program you're involved in? Can you just describe it a little bit? What exactly your involvement is, why it appeals to you, and what you hope to accomplish with the kids?
I'm at the ESPN Rise Games, and here with Champion, we're just promoting the Athletes Creed, which is just kind of trying to get youth and amateur sports back into the sportsmanship and fair play, something that's missing from the game right now, and just having fun and playing the game the right way.
What do you hope the kids get out of it?
Just kind of like a respect for the game that is slowly starting to fade away, and how the game is played. And because today with the media and with video games, and when you see all the taunting and celebrating, it's becoming a me thing when it's getting away from all the hard work and the teamwork and the kind of character building that you normally take away from the game.
All right. Are you a guy who grew up, like that? Did you have people telling you, about sportsmanship, or is this something you've kind of learned along the way?
It's almost natural when you're younger and you're watching TV, kind of emulate what you see on TV and the things like that. But for me, I had people and from theater league, high school, college that kind of were always made me see the bigger picture and always challenged me to be selfless and put the team before myself. And I kind of taken that with me from youth leagues all the way till now.
We talk about the Steelers, I guess, a little bit. There's been so much talk about what the Steelers are going to do without Ben the first few games. They might run the ball more and all that. The role may be increasing even more this year, particularly in light of that situation?
Possibly, and it's likely, but at the same time, going into camp, we'll know more because with the whole team together, and we're kind of trying to formulate an attack for this upcoming season. So going through camp, we'll have an idea and know what to expect.
Right. I know you were really good near the goal line. One area you guys want to improve is short yardage. You feel that's something that the Steelers are going to put emphasis on during camp as far as, being able to make those 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1 situations?
Yeah, I feel like to a certain extent, and we should, and just a thing from top to bottom, from the plays we call to the line executing to the receivers and the running backs, getting it. So just together as a whole and as an offense, we got to put an emphasis on that as well as other areas of our game.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, you rushed for over 1,000 last year. How do you feel you dealt with being the guy, and you feel like even more in that role going into this year?
I felt like last year went fairly well, and you learn a lot, and every year, every game you play, you get a level of experience and growth from it. So just trying to build on last year, going into camp this year, and just kind of trying to maximize everything I can going into the season.
The Steelers, didn't make the playoffs. Was it difficult being defending champs than you guys thought, or not?
Say that again?
Was it more difficult for you guys last year in the role being defending champs than you thought it would be, or not?
Not really. With this game in this league, you kind of expect everyone's best game, especially being defending champs. So you're going to get a good game every game, and we prepared for that. And, last year we didn't come out with some close games. I think it was 5 games by 3 points or less. So, we take that upon ourselves to be able to correct that and post up more victories this year.
Obviously, the Ravens made a lot of changes off-season. The Bengals won the division. Who do you see as the team to beat in your division?
It's hard to say. I feel like in this league in general, but in our division especially, it can go to anybody at any time. So it's hard to say that right now. But as far as when games are starting to play, depending on who's hot and who's struggling and things like that, it'd be hard to say.
But you feel like your division will be at least as tough, if not tougher, than last year?
I feel like it'll be tougher, and even with Cleveland, and they're making moves and trying to better themselves as a team. So I think all together, it's going to be tough conference up and down, and we're just focused on one game at a time, starting with Atlanta.
How much of a loss you think that'll be, and, you worried about the offensive line in general?
You always worry about your offensive line because that's just the foundation of your offense. And with the injury to Willie Colon, that hurts for his talent and the kind of leader he is. But we feel like this NFL level, whoever's called to step in at the right tackle position needs to do that. So, we're going to work through it, and I feel confident what we'll be able to do.
The individual goals for this season, Rashard, I know you have team goals to win the Super Bowl. Any individual goals for yourself?
Not as much. I just prepare myself to have a successful year and a successful season, and however that happens throughout the course of 16 games, I'll look back at it after the fact. But right now, I just prepare myself and plan on having success.
Thanks so much, Rashard. Appreciate the time, man.
No problem. Thank you.